Where's me mate? Where's me bloody mate? I'll tell you where me mate is. He's just been digging my bait and his own. And I've actually beat him here for once. But there's somebody else there, you see. And I ain't got any mates, he says. So there's Lee with his arms up and his mate. But what's your mate's name? Bertie. Bertie, there you have it. So yeah, fancy bumping into Lee. He texted me this morning with a picture he was fishing here, and I thought, bloody hell, bit of a coincidence. So yeah, arranged this yesterday, rung up John, and we're here. So those that don't like the grass, I'm ever so sorry, but I will be on the beach and the concrete soon, fishing, and but today we're here. This is probably my last trip here this year. But never say never, because you never know, do you? But theoretically, this is the last one. So I'm going to get set up. I've got different rods today. I'll show you the rods. I've got the same reels. And yeah, next time you see me, I'll be showing the rods. So let's cut for the intro right quick. Right, let's get this casted out. Oh, bollocks, they put the line through the reel, did they? Right, let's get the line through the rod. Well, that was the first mistake, wasn't it? Hey, baited the rig up and everything, turned the camera on to cast it, and I didn't line the line up. Is that filming? Yeah. There you have it. So that's quite a long cast out there. I'm only going to fish one rod at the minute. Old Johnny boy's going to be here shortly, and he's got some fresh bait. So I've got another rig to go on. So the rods we're using today. Well, this is a brand new old rod, if that makes sense. When I first started fishing all these years ago, go back, is it 4 or 5 years ago, I bought this rod, and it only cost me 80 quid, and that's why I bought it. And I bought it alongside a Tronics Pro Viper. So the rod is a Tronics Pro, but these are the weapons. Fuji eyes, it's the only good thing about Tronics. And it's all whipped in purple and silver. But it is a Blastron. Now these rods were around, it's a Blastron TT in fact, I've never seen that TT. Now you've got new rods out now, haven't you? I think they do a competition. Just makes me wonder whether that rod is similar. Lee's caught fish. Oh, I don't know, eh? Well done, mate. Lee's caught a bass. Have you? Your mate's gonna catch then. Right, that one's gone. That's gone. He's caught that. So it makes me wonder whether, I haven't ever seen them TT, the competition ones. I don't even know what they're called properly, but you know, my reasoning is that the both rods I think are black and purple, and that's black and purple. So, but I kept that rod It's very stiff. It has got movement all the way through the blank, but it has got a bit of poke in it, even in the tip. The other rod I'm fishing with, you've seen before. You've seen both these rods before. I'm fishing with the Auger Sea King 14'4", or is that 14'11"? I've got my glasses on. 14'11", something like that. Anyhow, and that is made by Anglers for Anglers. It is the Tournament 2 to 8 ounce. It is fiberglass. It is old-fashioned whipped. It has got a new joy. I'm fishing that. I've probably got an aluminium butt, I don't know, but I'm also fishing that with my spin fisher, the same as on the Blastron. I'm fishing it with a spin fisher. Now I have been thinking the last few weeks, where can I use this rod? And today I'm using it here because I haven't used it and I do get bored. So yeah, fiberglass auger rod, ceramic eye in the top, pink ceramic or whatever it is, and yeah, it's good. You've seen me use this rod before. I'm going to use it today. I'm now going to line it up, get the rig on it. So John's probably about 10 minutes away now, but how John drives it's 20, and that'll be my next cast out. But here we are. Yeah, this is the River Nene. It's at Sutton Bridge. Sutton Bridge is down there, and the estuary, the wash, is a mile out that way. There is lots of places to fish along there. You can just come, you can drive along that grass, drive at the top, and you can drive and park up anywhere you like down there. I see people doing it often, but I just come here. And today, as you can see, look at the grass. It is brown and trodden. So I'm going to be able to walk here and not get absolutely shattered like I did last time, which is a good thing. I'll talk about my travel down in a bit. There's not a lot else I can talk about because at this moment in time, freedom of speech is gone. Because you can say something and it might be a hurty word, and you can get in trouble. So as I said in my previous videos, free speech has gone, is going, and it looks like it's virtually gone. For those that are looking for rants and stuff, I daren't do it. I just daren't do it. I don't even post hardly anything now because it can all be taken the wrong way for how people want it to be taken. So I'm afraid to say in the UK, freedom of speech has gone. But it's a sunny day. Things are looking up because this could be 1970s to 1990s UK where I am at the minute. And that's the way I look at it now. I've got Lee and Bertie down there, if that's really his name. John will be here shortly. You'll see his dogs. And yeah, just keep watching if you want to see me fish. I might have the odd moan. I'm certainly going to moan about the travel air. But I'm calming down from that now. But God, there's some idiots on the road. And that's just the way the country's going, isn't it? Idiots on the road. As in idiots everywhere. Driving standards are totally gone because police don't do what they used to do in the 80s. If you lived and driven in the 80s, you could drive anywhere and be pulled over all the time and be asked to show your paperwork at the police station. Well, you can't even get in the police station now because they're not fronted, are they? Or not where I am anyhow. So life has changed, and yeah, it's here today. I'm saying it's it's the 70s. Let's just make a broad line off it. It's the 70s. Because I've got a 70s rod. Mind you, it could be 1960s, that rod, actually. If anybody in the comments knows anything, I've asked this before, but I can't remember. It is an Auger Sea King, 14'4", I think, or 14 foot, yeah, 14'4". And it's the Tournament 2 to 8 ounce. That rod cost me £12 or £15 along with some other rods. I went to buy the rod just to get the eyes off to put onto another rod. But when I saw that rod, I couldn't get out of the house quick enough, and I thought to myself, I've got another rod. So it was a bargain. People cycling, look, they're proper cyclists over there. Look, they've got shorts and t-shirts on. They've got an hat on, but they're just out enjoying themselves. Give you a look round. Then I'm turning this off. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Scoot. Scoot. Who's that? As you can see, he's had some dog treats. He's already found the packet and started carrying that round. That had 3 treats in it, so I'll just give him. Well, I have others. I have other treats. John don't know. Right, let's get this casted out. It's not much movement in the tide, John.
No, mate. Will be shortly.
Coming in, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't lined that up. Pushed it together. That's lined up now. So, for all yous out there that say, should I get this rod, that rod and the other rod, go out and buy a fiberglass one, because you can just have as much fun. Well, you're on fire today, Lee. Hey? I've just cast it in your swim by mistake. Well, I'm sorry, I'm apologising now. Oh dear. I meant to cast it straight, went slightly to the right. That's the pressure. I've got the pressure on me, see, because John's turned up now, and if I go in his swim, he starts hitting me with his really long quattro.
I ain't got it with me.
You what?
No.
Have you only got 3 rods?
No, I've got 4 rods.
He ain't brought a Ziplex. See, this is a Ziplex man that has turncoated. He's turned to Zolkron for a start and Daiwa. Can't blame him with Daiwa. Where are you fishing tomorrow, mate?
Patefield.
Oh, Christ, that's away, isn't it? Suffolk?
Yeah. In the Gorston Angling Centre match.
All right. You're fishing their matches as well?
Yeah. As you do.
You got plenty of bait, ain't you? Well, it's a long while since I've seen one of them reels, mate.
Mega. I use them in the river. Oh, and on me.
I cut all my bail arms off, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, about 2 years ago, I went and bought the reels to replace the bail arms.
Yeah. This one's still got the bail arm on.
Yeah.
But that one hasn't.
Is that a Shimano?
Yeah.
Is that an Airlex or?
Yeah, yeah.
What Airlex is that? I've got the blue ones.
They're not as good.
What do you mean not as good?
GT 8000. Airlex.
Has that got bearings or bushes in it?
Bugger do I know, mate.
That's the only thing. Everyone say they're good rods, reels, even them Airlex. I've got the XS.
Yeah, the blue ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with them.
Dud's got some of them.
Has he?
Yeah.
But even they've got bushes in, you know. But you can replace the bushes with bearings. You can upgrade it. I didn't know, but I do now. You can upgrade, you know, the shaft on the Abbey reels that you turn. You can upgrade them to have bearings in them.
Oh, right.
From Black Dog Tackle.
Yeah.
Black Dog Tackle. Go shout them out. Go have a look. If you've got an Abbey reel. Or any reel. Pen reels. I buy my clickers off him now for my fathoms. But I haven't used my... Hey, John, what's the odds on when I use my fathoms for the first time? I cast it out with a clicker on.
You will. All the bloody time.
Have you come here for a quiet session today?
I've had a stressful start with traffic, digging worms. It was a bit hard to get today.
And now you got me here.
Yeah.
He's got me here. Don't shut up. Anyhow, both rods are out. Do you want a treat, buddy? Hey. You've been let off the lead a bit now, haven't you? Because you come back to your name. I said Scoot and he knew what I meant. This one's mine. Ooh. Well, folks, that didn't take long, did it? That didn't take long, did it? Luna's good friends. Where's Roscoe? Why didn't he come out? Johnny's going in the water. Scoot! Scoot! Scoot!
Hey, you drop off the edge. Come here.
Scoot!
Don't drink that. Here. Scoot!
Scoot!
Come on, you'll never get up that slow.
What?
Come on, here. Scoot. Scoot, come on. Don't take another step, you'll be in. Fucking dog. Get up here. Come on, you're causing havoc today. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I didn't know you was there.
Come on. Here.
I still got you. Bring it over there.
Scoot. Come on, here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
rod go and I thought I've got a fish on. And then I saw you reel and I thought, oh no.
I'll claim that one.
Sorry about it, Lee. That hook worked though, didn't it? That hook certainly worked. And we're off the mark. We caught a bass on a black lug. No, we didn't. We caught it on a bloody lugworm. Yeah. I don't know what you're messing about at, mate.
Get in here.
You've been a bad boy. I can't believe it now.
Get in.
He only wanted to wash his bum, mate.
Get there.
I'm laying down. Camera gone, John.
Don't care.
Right.
Lay there.
As always, then. As always. Come on, little fella. Now. There you have it. One bass. First cast, caught a bass. And Gus has got into trouble. Because he's gone in the bloody water like a lemon.
Not
So,
Gus. Not Gus.
it's not Gus, is it?
Yeah.
Scoot has. Do you hear that herring? Like, John's got herring like my wife. Yeah, one little bass. Let's get that back. Ooh. Scoot just went in the water. Look at that, how steep that is. There's all his paw prints down there. Well, that goes down so far and then it just drops straight down. But he was swimming in this last week, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's been in there before swimming, but I didn't know if he'd get out. Up here, when the water comes up higher, he'll be all right. But he went down there and started bloody drinking it like a muppet. But he's got to learn, hasn't he? It's them sausage rolls he's just eaten, isn't it? He's, you can't feed them meat, mate. Makes them go mad. Do you know what I mean? That'll be the next thing that happen in this world, won't it? They'll ban meat. Because us people that eat meat, obviously, gives you an opinion, doesn't it? But at least it's not a blank. And we caught it. We caught it on the tournament auger, Sea King. So we'll get that baited up and get it back out.
He's all right when he calms down, isn't he? He's having a bit of a teenager moment.
He's only a puppy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm over this way now, Lee.
Oh, mate,
I'm over this way now.
whipping through, innit?
Oh dear. We've got dogweed there. Good job I spotted that, innit? So I'd have stinky feet. Yeah, I'm going to get another rig out. I got one to try, which I tied. I tried to copy someone else's rig, but do something else with it because I like to have my rigs complete. I got dinner, John.
Oh yeah, what you got?
Well, for us. We're back on the lamb burger.
Oh right.
You do like lamb, don't you?
Yeah. They're lovely, a couple of little things, aren't they?
They are, especially when they get stuck in your teeth. This is a meat channel, isn't it, John?
Yeah. It's something.
It's 100% prime British beef on this channel. That's all that is. 100% English through and through. But today we got lamb. Which that's 100% Welsh, I think. It might be British, actually. We'll look when I cook it. For those who don't like the cook-ups, I don't know as many. Most people comment they like it, but yeah. You see, Scoot has just heard the word lamb. Scoot will escape soon because John won't be able to cope. Yeah, look at this. Got 2 lines out. I'm pleased I caught a little bass. Probably about 28. Nearly 30 centimetres, I'd say. Definitely 25. It was more than 5 centimetres though, I can assure you that. I could have won a trophy. Couldn't I, John? I could have won a trophy with that, couldn't I, if it was 5 centimetre?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Nice and peace and quiet. Got a big buzzard over there, John. Up there, look.
Kite.
Yeah, I can't see its tail because I ain't got my glasses on. That is a kite, is it?
Yep.
Right, there's a red kite over here. I knew it was a big bird. He's up there. Red kite. Shepherd's delight, mate.
Getting more and more popular, they are.
Yeah, there was one where I was working, and that was in a housing estate. That was a shithole.
Where there's money.
Oh, there, yeah, when you get it.
Yeah.
It's only been since March, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I've just turned this camera on just to show you. You can see a red kite there, haven't you? Just for those that can't get out. Did you hear that then? Exactly. Absolute peace and quiet when Lee stops talking. He didn't hear me. He'll hear me on this video if he watches it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring that blastron rod in next because it's only got black lug on. Oh, you got a lot of crab here?
Hey?
You brought a lot of crab?
Well, they're getting on a bit the last week.
I've got some crab from 4 years ago, mate. They're at the back. Can't get at them. Them ones I got off your mate are alright though.
Yeah.
Did I catch in my last video?
Hey?
Did I catch in my last video?
Yeah, I can't remember what now.
Yeah, what was it?
Hey?
I can't even remember where I fished last, mate. Oh, it's sandy. I caught a ray, didn't I? That was on squid, mate. I bought 10 kilograms of squid. I went to buy 5, John, yeah?
Yep.
I went to buy 5 kg of squid, and I walked in there after driving all the way to Grimsby, and I go in and said, "Can I have 5 kg of Laligo?" And he says, "We're sold out, mate. People have been coming in for it. It's gone crazy." Yeah? And I'm like, oh, bloody hell. He says, "You can have 10 kilo though." And I thought, 10 kilo? Bloody hell. Anyhow, I said, "Let's have a look at it, mate." And he brought it out in this block. It was like an orange box.
Yeah.
And I says, can you double bag it? Because I can't get it in my ice box now to get it So I bought it. It cost 44 quid.
Yeah.
So
How
it's
many kilos?
for 10.
Yeah.
That's cheap as chips, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like probably 46 packs of squid.
Bloody hell.
So I'm buying squid for less than £1, and people pay 5 quid, don't they? Up to 5 quid for a pack of squid.
Yeah. I've got to go up and get some for my mate wants some. I've got to go get some.
Just get 10 kilo, mate. And the thing is, I walked out and I saw a fork truck driver and I said, all them polystyrene boxes in there, are they rubbish? He says, yeah, take what you like, mate. So I then put my whole 10 kg of squid in one of these polystyrene boxes. Fitted perfect, mate. Put 2 ice packs in it that I'd brought. And it's still in the wife's freezer now. She ain't happy because she can't get anything. But I shall be bagging that up at the weekend. That's an all-day job, you know. You have to stick it on a tray, leave it for an hour or two, and you start taking the squid off from the sides. So as it defrosts and separate, you can put them in your bag. You've got your technical rig on there, mate, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's the rig you told me for the river, isn't it? Having good fun, mate. Are you calmed down yet?
Who, me?
Yeah, is my chatting to you helping?
What's the word? It's calming.
Do you like orange line?
No, it's just on them reels, wasn't it?
It's my favourite colour, orange. Used to be pink, mate.
The what, mate?
Used to be pink.
Yeah, yeah.
But I manned up and went for orange.
Orange.
I like red as well. But you wouldn't ever catch me wearing red trousers like these old boys do. And if there's any old boys out there watching this video that wear red trousers, then I do apologise. Right. Are the rods in there? I think so. Let's get this reeled in. It's taking line out. Got bloody weed now. I caught some fat in. Right, let's get this baited up. There you have it. So we're back out. Didn't have anything on that reel. The weed had got round the top knot and clip on the rig, and obviously it lifted it. It was enough weed to lift it out of its where it was weighted down. So I've reeled it in, cleared the weed off and rebaited up. So I'll see you in a bit. There's Lee casting. Look at that, eh? See, there's a proper fisherman there casting. How many you had now, Lee?
5.
5? That's a bit greedy, isn't it?
5 and that last movie. 5, 4.
You've had 4?
Yeah, 4.
You're a bit greedy, mate. Right, let's get this reeled in. Hey, John. John, they're on hermit crab down there.
Are they?
Yeah. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
That sounds like a drone. Well, John's just taken his 20th call since he's been here. Very popular man. All fishermen. You don't have to worry, Mrs. Spalt. They're all fishermen.
No, I ain't seen any.
They have been, John. John, you don't have to come here and then show me up, do you? Hey? Well, he's caught 2 now. I've only on 1. Mind you, I've had a bass. You had a bass, John?
Yep, mate.
Well, that just fell off, mate. What sort of eel is that? Is that green one?
Just an ordinary common and garden European eel.
Take that back. Take that back.
I have done. I just have done.
There's no bloody European air, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't be a country and then just claim every fish to have your name on it. How sad is that? That's just a green eel, isn't it?
Just an ordinary
So there's a common eel, a green eel and a silver eel.
silver eel is when they go back to the Sargasso.
Sargasso, yeah. Well, as an adult.
Yeah.
Is it a one-way trip once they go back? Do they ever come back again?
Never come back, mate. Never seen again.
So what happened to them over there then? Did they die like salmon?
I don't. Probably, mate. Yeah.
All right. So when do they? Why are they called a green eel?
Well, most of the sea fishermen call them silver eels, but they're not.
No.
Silver eels, like a dark grey back and a silver underside.
Yeah.
That's just an ordinary common in the garden
Eel.
eel,
Eel.
which has just spangled me rig up big time.
Yeah. Best case scenario is the British one, isn't it? Because it's in Britain, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've got to teach him a bit, haven't I, eh? Fancy calling it that. Yeah, you had 2 of them common eels.
Yeah, anguilla, anguilla.
I'm sure I've seen them called a green eel.
You can call them what you like.
Oh, right.
In the,
Well, they got a green back, haven't they?
yeah, they got green back, but in the freshwater they got a brown back.
Have they now?
Hey?
Have they?
Yeah. Depends what the ground's like. But there is.
So you get green eels, brown eels, silver eels, and common and garden eels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multicoloured.
But there's no such thing as a European eel. Because you just can't stamp your moniker on it. That's like me calling it a Vernon eel, isn't it? There's no such thing, is there?
No.
But there is a Vernon.
Yeah, yeah.
With muscular, chiselled looks.
Well, where is he then? Because he ain't here.
What? No, cheeky bugger. Look at this, someone's been on the old hermit crabs. I've been hitting them with the hammer. I think that was John. Was that you last week?
What?
Them hermits down there.
Might be, yeah.
Well, it's all gone quiet, isn't it? John's had 2. I've had 1. Lee's had 5. His mate's had 4. They're not in our gang though. They're just already here. They're just colleagues. Do you know what I mean? So it's 2-1. Right, I'm gonna get this. Oh dear. Let's get this picked up. I'm putting this rig away. I don't like this. I tied this flapper rig and it's a bit long. I can't believe they're driving that boat down that slip. Can you believe they're driving that down there, John?
Yeah, that's what they launch.
Yeah, but the water, it drops right off. You can't just...
When they come back, it'll be up. Yeah.
It's an old 3 Series BMW pushing that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
You've got an old 3 Series. This in good nick. He's looked after it. Old Y plate. Hey? 1980s car. It is 1980s, I think. Why? He's just nearly run his missus over. Right, what I'm going to do is, because I'm conscious that you're jumping around a bit, I'm gonna it's gonna go wrong, mate, innit?
Hey?
It's gonna go wrong, innit?
I thought I'd get one of them. No, that's a whiff. They're bloody good boats they are.
Well, can't you do your eeling out of that?
Yeah, I could do, mate, yeah. They are heavy. They're not as heavy as my assault craft, but they are heavy.
Bloody
They're
assault,
cheap enough. They're not that dear.
assault craft, eh? He ain't gonna drive that any further, he's gonna lower it down on the winch, isn't he? Got some buzzy fly in here. Piss off. Fucking flies. Well, I'll let you into a secret. I'm all chilled out. I am chillaxed. It's that John effect on me again. But, as I said, you know what's happening with free speech. I'm afraid to all those out there that like hearing me rant about this, that and the other, which is just my opinion, that ain't going to happen. Because it's not a case that I daren't. I just don't want to lose this channel. Because this channel is primarily been set up for fishing and for my kids. And I don't really want to lose it, so there are things you can't talk about now which you could have talked about before, so I ain't doing it. I might be sarcastic at times, so I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully these rod tips will go and people will stop pulling my fish out of the water. Isn't that right, Lee?
You're poaching my swim.
I ain't. I'm casting out over John, ain't I, John? It's what it's like, isn't it, mate? When it comes back, I can lose that. When it comes, yeah. I cast over there at that telephone pole normally.
Yeah.
That one over there.
I've been casting up to the left and just whipping right round.
Mine's
Dropping them in short now.
I think mine, yeah. Yeah, both of mine are down there now at the minute.
You dropped them short?
Now I'm about middle.
Oh, yeah.
John just drops down there.
That's what we said to.
They ain't going to get in, mate, are they?
Might get in, they might not get out. They ain't got a winch out, they've got a piece of rope on the back.
They ain't got a winch. I thought they were going to take it off and just lower it down on the trailer.
Yeah, they've got a winch on the back. They've got a piece of rope, I think.
I'm only filming this, Lee,
No,
for things that might go wrong.
you're going to take the piss in.
Yeah, of course you are, because that's what's funny, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
You see the BM going down the river in a bit. Hey, that's not getting it back in.
I've got a bite, I think, or I've got weed on my line, but I want to see if anything goes wrong here. Because I'll be straight on it helping them, won't I? Once I pick myself up off the floor. Then you got to wait half an hour and that back end would be in the water. Oh, come on. Tommy, you're going to have to cut these together because I ain't going to keep it on. You've got your mate on it now, haven't they?
I won't rely on him on. Car would be in there.
Oh, they're going to pull away, look. He's stuck. Well, they just leave it there until the water get in. Are you fishing, Lee?
No, I can't.
You've reeled in?
No.
That's weed, mate, and it's got to be.
I can't.
Oh, right.
Weed on there. Some great lump of weed on it, I think there, look.
Yeah, can you see that? That's not a fish, that'll be weed. Well, they didn't lose the car in the river and the boat is stuck on the beach now, on the bank. I don't think they're pushing that. That must weigh a bit, doesn't it, John? Yeah, look nice sat there. Put a frame around it.
Yeah, nasty.
Hey mate, you can't say anything. That look at all that weed on there.
That's from them storms last night. Gale force yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah, down here. Right, ripped a load of grass up from out the wash.
Now obviously I didn't want anything to happen with that boat, but you have to film it in case it does, don't you? Because there's always a giggle in something in life, isn't there? Bait's gone. I only just chucked this rod out. Right, I'm gonna come back in a bit. I'm gonna bait up some crab and get it on that rig because it's a pennel rig. And at least that rig works. I've tied that, it's a bit different. I shall Scoot's having some water. I shall bring you back in a minute.
Right, see ya.
See you later, mate. What about it? Bloody hell. Mate, I want to sit down and enjoy myself. Yeah. I don't like this fishing, lark. It's too much hecticness. I've got a boot taken off in a minute. I've got a branch on it. Oh dear. Well, we've done one rod. We're going to do the other. Let me get this baited up and we'll chuck it out. And I might do some cooking because I'm hungry. Oh dear. Well, it ain't too hot, mate. It ain't like it was the other day here, was it? Yeah. Right, let's see if we can get something on the food go, shall we? See in a bit. Right, here we go. We've got the old burgers on the go again. That in there. That there, like that. That there, like that. That on there, like that. There we have it. We should cook this burger. This one's for John. So we'll butter up his bread bun now. Well, butter it up with mustard. So what I do is I put a bit of mustard on the bottom. Like so. And I'll do the same with mine as well. That's sizzling away. I'm watching my lines. My line is going round to the right. I'll have my alarm call going off in a minute telling me my line's down there Lee's rod. Will you keep an eye on my line, Lee? You ain't? Oh yeah? Yeah, it's not on, is it? He's catching all my fish. I was there first. That's all gonna have to be cleaned tomorrow now, that, because it is spitting. Look at that. Got a digger. It's all happening there. You'd think being there, it'd be quiet, wouldn't it? But look at us. It's like Trafalgar Square, innit? That's what it's like. Right, I'm gonna keep cooking these burgers. I'll show you again in a minute. This one's for John, because I always look after my guests first. You're not jumping in there, Luna. Wag your tail all you like. Here's Roscoe. They both just had a sausage roll between them. Because Luna actually eats sausage rolls. Now I know Luna likes sausage rolls, don't you, my girl? Now I know that, I know what to bring in future. And to say Scoot likes them's an understatement. I think I can turn that off now and let that finish cooking for John. Right, time to plate up. So we've got mustard in there. And there you have it. One mustard burger.
Keep your mitts off.
Yeah, John.
Scoop. Oh, lovely, mate, thanks. What's this lamb burger again, is it?
Lamb burger, mate.
Very nice, Scoop.
He's had sausage rolls. He's had 4.
Are you?
Well, didn't you know?
Yeah.
What are you tied him up for now? You need a break from him, don't you?
No. He needs to behave himself.
Do you need to behave? He's been alright. He's been in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And there was you trying to get him used to it.
What? No, he's been in the water all morning. There you go.
He's nearly as tall as you, John.
Not quite.
He's taller than me. And before you say it, who ain't? Right, I'm going to cook my burger now. So I'll show you when I've cooked it. Right, we're getting mine in now. Now Lee has just pulled out another flounder, and his mate's pulled out a double hook up a flounder. Oh, I don't know. They must be swimming round mine. They must be swimming round mine, Lee. They must be swimming round mine. Are you? Right, next one close in then. Oh, look at that. So they're catching fish and I'm cooking. I think that might be a bit of the problem, mightn't it? Eh? But it's not all about catching, is it? It's about enjoying yourself. And I'm afraid to say, I do enjoy having a cook up. Now then, update on the diet. This is running. Update on the diet. Yeah, in the last video, I weighed myself. And, well, it must have been over a week ago now. Well, it is, it's something like 13 days ago I last fished. And I weighed 85.6, I think it was. Might have been 7. And today I weigh 86. So I've put on 300 or 400 grams, which is probably a case of my wife being at them, because we're well, yeah, we've been out. We had KFC the other day, didn't we? But I only had a small KFC. But I am still sticking to, I've not eaten so much fruit this week and last week. I've had bananas and apples throughout the week, but not for my breakfast or for my dinner. So I've always had something for my dinner. And it's only been a sandwich. We're not talking huge loads of rubbish food. It's been a sandwich. Yeah, like I say, nothing major. But this diet and lark, it's just a change of habit of eating, and I'm going on oldie soon, so it's bound to go up again, because if I'm fishing on the beach, we'll probably take a couple of sandwiches and stuff, and then there's going to be plenty of beer at night, and that's just the way it is. Yeah, in this life to enjoy it, but if you can change what you eat to lose a bit of weight every now and then, that's good. Now, in the last 13 days, I've put on 300 or 400 grams, so it is what it is. And at the minute, I'm going to eat this burger. I'm going to bloody enjoy it. I didn't even have any breakfast this morning. But yeah, look at that. So that's an update on my diet. It's still going all right. I'm quite happy. I'm not overly fussed. That's hot. Bit of flame grilled there. Well, I don't see too much flame. Char grilled. Well, ain't no char, is there? Burnt. But I do like that. Adds to the flavour. We've had more flounders, mate. I've had flounders now. We're doing something wrong. You are. You got another one? That's quite heavy, that burger. That's a bit of brown sauce just blew up. Well, now I've got to watch that dog don't get in there. Called Luna, because she's a bugger. Oh. You're not having a burger, Luna. You can have a sausage roll later, but you're not having a burger. So here we have it. One lamb and mint burger with bit of cheese and brown sauce. No, you're not having any. Cooked to perfection, that is. You can taste the mint in it.
Yeah, do they do mint ones?
That had mint in it. No. I shall finish this off and then I'll have to reel my rod in, I reckon. Everyone's catching around me. See you in a bit. There you go, buddy. Was that tasty? Was that? Oh, you're a... You just want to give cuddles, didn't you? He says I want to get off his bloody lead. He's a meanie. Oh. Well, I better check this rod as first. Well, it ain't moving now. What's the time, John? Got an hour before high water, so it's 4:40 high water, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah.
It's 3:30 now. Well, that burger was tasty. Roscoe and Luna have had a sausage roll between them. Scoot's just had a sausage roll, so yeah, we live in times of no free speech. You know, whatever happened to the days of the 70s when you could have a joke and a laugh, and I just can't risk anything going wrong with the channel. So I'm afraid, unless I'm absolutely on one, I aren't going to be raging, I'm afraid, because the thing with that is it won't get put in anyhow, because it would get cut out, because Tom's there protecting me. Oh, was that a bite? I bloody hope so, because I need a fish. I can't be catching at the beginning of the match, and at the beginning of the session, and then not catch any more. You see them? That That rod closest to you, the blaster on, that's just tapped. Got crab on that. I've got squid and crab on it. And stop zooming in, ain't it? Are you holding bottom?
Yeah.
How come your lines are down there then? Are they? They look over mine to me. They look over here.
I've got a bloody great bow in me long.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You know how to fish, don't you?
Well, a little bit.
I'll just pull it tight, mate, and put a bigger weight on. But it's not moving, mate, is it?
Hey?
It's totally changed the water, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, well, welcome to Jack Norrie Corner. So what's the story, John, this week, mate?
Well, I've actually got two.
Are you?
If you want them.
Yeah, of course we do.
You
Two
can
stories this week, lads.
have, you can have a rare one first
Yeah,
and a funny one second, or a funny
Yeah.
one first and
Now-
a rare one second.
let's have the rare one.
Right. Yeah, as you know, I catch eels for a living, don't you? And
Yeah,
I-
you
I
got
was-
to talk to the camera, mate, and just speak up a tiny little bit because
Oh, well, yeah, mate. Right. And I was down on the River Delf, which runs through the Welney Washers.
right,
There's 2 or 3 rivers all parallel with each other.
and this is in Norfolk.
Yeah. And I looked down. This was about 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I looked, and they dropped it for some unknown reason. They dropped the level.
Right.
Anyway, I'm emptying my eel nets, and I
Yeah.
looked down, and there's footprints as big as that,
Yeah.
all the way along the mud, as far as I could see, and they were fresh.
Right. So the size of a donut then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger than scoots.
Bigger than Scoot.
Yeah. I thought, what the bloody hell's that?
And
But
you being a poacher, you would know that, wouldn't you? What that is, but you didn't know.
I didn't know it was too big. They were
Yeah.
too big. Anyway, that was 2 in the afternoon, and I looked around because there had been a report of a big, large cat, puma or something like that.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's what I said.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, these footprints,
Yeah.
weren't a dog.
It weren't one of them Teletubby rabbits, was it?
No,
Because they're
mate.
pretty big.
Yeah, they are, mate.
No,
yeah.
right,
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought no more about it, and then I was still out at 3 in the morning. I was doing like 24 hours, empty all my nets.
Yeah.
And I pulled up alongside the river further up at 3 in the morning. It's dark. Anyway, these eyes, that was in the green van again, the old
Yeah.
green van. These eyes appeared in the field next to me, walked across, down into the dike and back up. And this is hard to believe, but there's this bloody great big black cat.
Right.
And I don't mean,
Are you talking a
Tid-
household cat?
no, I'm not talking tiddles or anything
Right.
like that.
Or
I'm
Louis.
talking about bigger than a lab.
Bigger than a Labrador.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I rubbed my eyes, and I thought, oh, I don't know, I can't quite believe this. Nobody believed me. Anyway, I carried on eel fishing and what have you. He walked off, looked at me and walked off into the distance.
Yeah.
Next day,
Yeah.
I saw the cattle shepherd.
The cattle shepherd.
The cattle, yeah, the
Yeah.
1,000 cattle on there. And I said, I'm going to tell you something now. I said, whether you believe me or you believe me not. He said, I know what you're going to tell me, Spalt. I said, what's that? He said, you've seen the bloody puma, haven't you? I said, well, how do you know that? He said, when did you see it? I said, 3 o'clock this morning. I said, but I saw the footprints. He said, you've seen the footprints on the Delf? He said, I've seen the footprints on the Delf. He said, but I haven't told anybody. He said, I don't want it all,
No.
every man and his dog there.
Because if he's living all right and if he's
Yeah, yeah.
there's no problems, is there?
No. I saw, am I seeing things or was it the puma? He said, where did you see it? And I told him. He said, no, sheep was killed that night and the Shetland pony.
Shetland pony.
Shetland pony.
They're them little ones, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they are to a grasshopper. Yeah. Yeah, so I have actually seen, there's loads of reports of black cats and what have you, but
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it was on the news the other day, and I thought, oh, here we go again.
yeah, but seeing is believing, and I saw it. So,
There can't be many about then, can there? Because,
no, mate, look,
because they'd be run over on the roads, wouldn't they?
yeah.
So that was the Fenland Puma, was it?
Yeah. No, and the footprints were huge. It's too big for a Great Dane or anything like that. But they were fresh. So while I'm looking about, because I'd heard the cat was about, I just didn't believe them. But it did make me think. So I have actually seen the Fenland Puma, but I'm not told anybody because nobody believe you. I mean, I've told you just now.
Yeah, and a few hundred other people.
Yeah.
Well, that's something to see, isn't it, mate?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
I've not seen anything like that.
No.
I've not even seen Black Shuck.
No. Oh, there he is. There. Look. Yeah. But you want the funny one now, do you?
Yeah. So hey guys, you're getting two stories to the price of one today.
Well, you know Brett's not been very well, has he? No. And about, I can't remember how long ago it is now, I've lost track.
I didn't know this story, but yeah, come on then.
And you heard this story?
Yeah, I've got a feeling where this is going, yeah, but I didn't know about any of this. Yeah.
Anyway, Dwayne sort of he wasn't very well.
Yeah.
A bit down on his luck. So Dwayne took him into his care, if you like.
Yeah.
And babysat him for a few weeks. Anyway, he fished his first match with the Norfolk Angling Club.
Yeah.
And we fished at Galston, his favourite spot.
Yeah.
But we fished on the beach. And that was the first match he'd ever fished. Anyway, he wasn't very well at all. He could hardly catch.
No, he's got trouble with his legs.
Yeah, carry. I mean, this was a year ago, I think. Now.
Yeah.
And so he was worse then.
And Brett's coming up for an operation.
Yeah, this
on
week.
On the 27th, I think it is. And good luck for that, Brett.
Yeah. Anyway, there's me, him, and Dwayne drew right. You have to go down a load of steps.
Yeah.
The slope, then down a load of steps, walk to the right towards the wreck at Galston.
Yeah.
Well, by the time we got there, he was knackered, wasn't he? And anyway, he enjoyed the match. He never caught anything, but he enjoyed it. On the way back, he was absolutely knackered. And he got one of them old little, not one of these boxes, the smaller one with the red top.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, ain't got a backrest and nothing on it. Anyway, that was hanging off his backside. Right, he got all these rods under his arm. Anyway, he was in front. We let him go in front, we were behind him. Anyway, gets to there's two sets of steps there.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, off he trundles up the steps and disappears out of sight.
Right.
And we're thinking, well, they're not the steps. The steps are a bit further up. About 3 or 4 minutes, it felt like ages. But next minute, he's come down these steps. We said, why are you gone up them steps and not the proper steps? He said, well, I thought they were the proper steps, but I've just walked through somebody's garden. Right? But when he come down the steps, he was knackered anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
He's shattered now.
Well, we couldn't stop laughing. Right?
Yeah. What, especially you?
Well, especially me, yeah. Well, now, every time we mention something, I mention steps.
Yeah.
Me and Dwayne sent a picture of me and him rather, alongside some steps.
Yeah.
Right, so anything, this is a year, it's been going on a year. And but it was so funny. And poor old Gus was on his last legs a bit then. So there's him and Gus walking up the proper steps eventually.
Yeah.
But when he come down them steps, mate, that was just, it don't sound very funny, but it was so funny.
It's tickled you, hasn't it?
It has, mate, yeah. It's tickled Dwayne as well.
Is it?
And so now I just mention steps all the time.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. And I don't think he's fed up yet with steps, but I've sent him pictures of step ladders walking, pictures of the wrong steps.
Yeah.
He put up his sister's birthday the other day, so I put, does he want step by step how to wrap presents up, because he couldn't wrap presents up, so I told him if you went on YouTube he'd get step by step. Of course he keeps swearing now at me, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think he might have chewed through that bottom lip by now, mate.
yeah.
But if it tickles you, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Because that's what life's about, isn't it? Having a bit of a giggle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He takes it in good heart.
Yeah.
But when he come down them steps, he disappeared out of sight.
And you was thinking, where's he gone?
Where's he gone? Because he ain't gone up the right steps.
Yeah.
But then he come to them.
You didn't think about shouting
No,
at the bottom of the steps before he started going up.
No, it wouldn't have been funny then.
No, a bit like me with them launching that boot, wasn't it?
Yeah. It wouldn't be funny. Yeah.
So, is that it then?
Yeah, it's on short and sweet.
So there you are, that's the story corner this week. So yeah, you have to think of another one for next time.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to read your book, John.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realise that, mate.
Yeah, of course you do. Come on, get it out. Look, fucking that looks good bacon, mate, doesn't it? Hey,
Ain't the cheap shit, that ain't.
isn't that cheap shit?
No.
Bloody hell, mate, you live like a king.
Proper stuff, that is, mate.
Is it? It's proper stuff. So what, you just got bacon or what?
Well, we had sausage, bacon, eggs. Now we've only got bacon.
I've had lamb burger, I'm full now.
We had 2 cups of sauce.
And you got a fridge. It's got a bloody fridge and all that.
Can't beat that, mate.
Come for the day, ain't you?
I've been here since 9. Kettle.
And how many fish you caught?
8. You only caught that bass because you were fishing in back.
No, I weren't fishing or swimming. I was cast over there and it swam round. Yeah, of course it's on.
I'm swearing, innit? You have to tell Tom to cut it.
Yeah, no. There's no swearing on this channel because it's the only person who can swear on this channel is me.
I tell Tom to cut it out.
That'll be right, mate. We don't mess about like that anymore.
You had that bass?
Yeah, that's it. It's all I've had is the bass.
What's some Spalton then? Just a meal.
2 eels.
Let me just say, you can either have the gifts on September, or if you do get to come, you can have them then. But yeah,
Shane Barter down.
still coming Sunday.
You what?
Shane Barter down. Gutted about that.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see. It'd be hard to chuck it.
£10
Well,
plus.
what?
Easy £10.
I reckon you could fish for mullet there if you breaded it up.
What, just there?
Yeah, I reckon on a big tide. I reckon when has it come up there? Because it's quite shallow, isn't it there?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to come and look at as well.
I ain't seen those surface right like that.
Now they were in that last video, last night's video, 2 nights ago. They were up and everywhere. The whole river was full of them. So. Trouble is, it's a vast river, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to fish for mullet if they're actually there. If they're actually there, but having to drag them in, it's hard work, isn't it?
You have a bass turn on when the tide comes up, innit?
Yeah.
I ain't seen many, I've seen the odd sprat jumping out of the wet. Last time we come, no, the time before that there were hundreds jumping out and the turns were diving for them.
Yeah.
So the bass were following them and chasing them in.
This is probably my last one here this year.
Oh, try
You do
Unless
get-
it's worth
you do
fishing
get
it.
cod here.
What?
You do get cod here.
Yeah.
What chap said, not old chap. He said when the matches they cut
It's worth a go, isn't it?
You don't know if you don't try, do you?
No, you don't know.
Obviously you still won't get your flatters and that in here through the winter.
This will get all boggy though, won't it?
Yeah. Let's pick a decent day.
Smell that bacon down there.
As far as the dogs ain't up here.
He's had to strap scoop
Yeah, I
to the
see.
back of the truck.
That kid's
He's
coming
still
off.
he's only 7 months or 8 months now.
He'll get there.
He's just devoured a packet of sausage rolls with the other ones.
What, in your truck?
Yeah, he's had 5 sausage rolls.
They had that last time, didn't they? Not that way. Gus, weren't it, who jumped in the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and tagged away.
Well, I think the Jack Russells pulled that out, you know. I think they pulled it out, Lee.
Oh,
Are you caught on these hermits then?
Yeah, flatty.
Oh, have you?
He had a flatty.
not on that hermit.
He did.
Well, that was on that black lug.
Oh, he had it done then.
I brought some black lug down, frozen, just try for a start.
Yeah.
You know when the time
That was my first cast out, that. Didn't catch on it though.
That were on that rag that was that smooth out.
Yeah.
I ran out of rag now. Just back down to lug.
So these are the catching champs because he's had 2 on 1 rig, haven't you? Did you have 2 flounder?
Yeah. And a couple of weeks ago I had a
So how many you had now?
I've had 6.
6?
Yeah.
And you've had 8?
8.
So you're teaching him still, are you?
We're in competition.
Oh, are you?
20 quid.
20 quid?
Yeah, I had a nice £5 bass a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, big one.
Nice. I had
Looking back up my rod in.
17 bass, he had 12. And he had that £5.
Is that live now?
Yeah, that's not live, no.
Camera shot.
I've got it on you, mate, because the amount of women subscribers I'm going to get on there with you on there now, with your dulcet looks like, mate. I'm chuffed to bits. I can only pat you on the back.
I've only seen you a few times.
Have you?
I'm back on Facebook.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm back on. I come off it because of me. Well,
You lost some weight, haven't you?
Yeah.
Kid has lost weight, didn't he?
I got hernia.
Didn't you have hair before?
Yeah. I got,
When you was with Lee at Immingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice
I've
the
got-
size.
I got
Well, didn't you have hair?
Yeah, I got hernia, gastritis, and gout.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's great when you get old, isn't it?
And I'm losing weight. They don't know why. And I eat like a pig.
Yeah. They tested you for the obvious, have they?
I've had cameras put down me and everything.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrid. About a punch of bloke when I had the camera put down, I fucked out.
Yeah, he's pulling another one now. Right, I'm going back to change my rig.
That ain't all on YouTube.
What's that?
Well, I'll just say.
Ah, you'll be right, mate. People love to know what's going on in life. I mean, look at the state of me.
I'll have to look out for it on YouTube.
Yeah, you will, mate.
When you put the video on?
Oh, crumbs, it'll be 4 weeks' time.
4 weeks?
4 weeks on a Wednesday. I've got 3 in the bank. This will be 4. Everyone will be wishing you good luck with your gout, your hernia. Where's your hernia? Is it in your belly button or in your groin?
Yeah.
There.
The gastritis is here.
They can give you tablets for that, can't they?
Yeah, but then it seems to making the pain worse, so I've had to come off.
All right.
I went on some else, tried that.
You ought to go and get a bloody scan, mate. That's what you want.
Oh, I've had everything. But I've lost loads of weight from, I've gone down to 18.5 stone from 12.
Yeah.
No, 14. I was like the same size as you. I've just lost it. I've got photos. I'll
Trying
bring
to
up
say.
I've put on this week, mate.
You're on a diet.
I know. I've put on 300 grams.
That's some fucking lamb burgers.
That's my missus. She's at
Okay. I'll have to go and listen to that one on YouTube in a couple of
Come on then, let's get this cast on camera. Bloody top fisherman like you. There you have it. It's as simple as that. Spend an afternoon on the riverbank or on the beach and just do a bit of relaxation. That's all it is. See you in a bit. You what, Lee?
Where we went, sent that picture. Skeg.
Yeah, I was at Sandylands.
Sandys.
I was to the right. Not the far right, to the right of the outfall. You fished that?
I fished it last year. I ain't been this year.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. It's worth doing.
Put the parking meter in the fucking golf course now. Somebody told me to put parking.
Not in North Shore, they ain't. Is that what you're on about?
Yeah.
No, they
No,
ain't.
not North Shore. Sandylands, the old golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Car park.
Yeah, there is, yeah, but
It used to be free, didn't it?
you just park where I park, on the side of the road.
Yeah. Well, it's got a blue badge anyway, so I can go up where the
Right.
slope is. Park up here.
It's worth doing, mate. You don't get no trouble. I've never had any trouble there.
No.
Never had any trouble.
Somebody just said to put a
But if you go in them car parks, you need to make sure you pay because they'll be on you.
Yeah.
They patrol all the time. There's 2 blokes. They're ever so nice. But if they think there's someone who ain't got a ticket, they're on them. Right, let's get this auger rod in. Great, isn't it?
Do you remember then? They used to fold back.
Oh yeah, of course I can remember when I've got one.
Yeah.
This is heavy, mate.
Fish on it, it's been on about 2 hours.
What do you mean 4 hours? Everything's 4 hours with you. It's like these 31 steps.
Yeah. with that threat, the cat can't count them really.
Stop fishing now, ain't he?
Oh yeah, only while he gets sorted out. Isn't he?
Yeah. Right, let's get that cut off. Right, I'm going to get this baited up, and then I'll bring you back.
You're over me, mate.
You what?
You're over me.
Well, that'll swing round, John. Always does. Right, I've just spent 10 minutes just fuck-arsing around because, one, the fucking bait I'm using, which is fucking perfect worm, yeah, won't go on my hooks how I want it to go on because I've tied all the wrong knots in the hook, yeah, because I'm trying to use it on like a pennel system, and on them hooks I always put squid and crab and stuff like that, and it just goes onto it and bait elastic on. But now every time I pull the worm up it just explodes into nothing, so there's nothing there. Every rig, I've got 5 rigs out chucked in the van somewhere, and it's just done my fucking head in. I was in the garage the other day retying the rigs and I sorted them all out and thought, right, that's done, but I haven't got any pulley rigs or rigs with 2 pennel hooks with a normal small hook in it that'll just pull through the worm and not destroy it like a bloody blood knot. Fucking nightmare. Talk about pissed off. I'm not fucking calm now, I'll tell you that, mate. I'm fucking ready to fucking boil. 5 rigs, I've got to sort all this out now. Oh, it's not a problem, is it? It's not a problem at all, is it? I've got to sort all my rigs out so that when I go away, I've got rigs that I can use. And I thought I'd done it. Now I need to tie some more rigs with different knots on. And why didn't you tie them with them knots on in the first place, then? Because I like to have a nice big knot there so I can elasticate the bait either side of it so the hook don't move. That's why. I now need to tie some pennel rigs with small hooks, knots on. So the worm just pulls up and slides over it easier. These just fucking erupt. Look at that. That worm there was about 7 inch long. It was elusive. Now look at it. Fuck's sake. Right, I've got to sort the van out now because I've got fucking rigs everywhere. Oh. I could talk about 2 tears now, but I ain't got any tears in my eyes. But I'm not going to. This rig disaster now just made me realise that this world is shite at the minute, and it's only getting worse. Remember a few videos ago I talked about an organisation that meet in Davos every year? Yeah, fantastic organisation they are. Really out to help everybody. Well, they talk about misinformation, disinformation and polarisation. Well, that's all you hear now in the news. That's how these organisations affect the whole world. They eat away, they load the gun and hand it to someone to let all their shite out. You got out, John? How come we're not catching?
I'm not catching because I'm only fishing crab. I'll try to save me worms for tomorrow.
Well, there's plenty there, mate.
I'll need a lot tomorrow.
So, is that a match you're in?
Yeah.
So I'm calming down now. I'm talking to John and I'm calming down. So yeah, the world is crap, isn't it, the way it's going? And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Because if I say anything else, I'll probably get a knock on the door. Well, bloody GoPro packed up then. Nothing wrong with the battery, just changed it. Right, let's get this rod in. I've calmed down now. Right, this rod, mate, that got pulled in is now hooked under something.
The line's on the rocks.
Well, that's the line fucked, isn't it? I've got to take all the line off now because I've got no leader on it.
Oh, right.
Straight through line. Fuck's sake.
Clear this up. Take that rig off. Am I clear?
I nearly put that rod away then. I've got the rig back. I don't know if the line is damaged.
You got the rig back, did you?
Yeah, I don't know if the line's fucked.
It'd be better that line, isn't it?
Another shit fucking rig. In the last quarter of an hour, I've nearly had enough. I am now casting to the other side of the bank. Sorry about all this shaking about, but how I feel at the minute. I've had enough. Right, that's a flapper rig. Let me just get 2 baits. Let me put you over here. You see my van? No. Yeah, you can see my van. Pick this rig up. I'll take that up and chop that up and all because I'm fed up with that. So that's baited up. It's going to get chucked out now. Right. See that? It should go this way, shouldn't it be? Right. I've had about 20 minutes, half hour and a nightmare at the minute. What with rigs and this, that and the other. So I'm going to check that rig out. If it's no good, I'm fucking binning it. Sorry about the swearing. But when you got an uneducated man brought up in Thatcher's Britain, I can say that because that's about the Tory party. That's what you get. I need to sit down and have a drink. Can't remember when I took my tablets. If I say If I was to say 3 o'clock, it's high tide now, John, isn't it? How come it's turned? That's going out now, isn't it?
You should.
But it's only now just 5 minutes past high water.
Yeah, well, it don't take long, mate.
What?
It don't take long to turn.
Well, it do on the Humber.
Yeah, not here.
You get slack water there, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think they got the tides right, you know. Because this isn't the port, is it? How far's the port away? It's one of these sessions, you know. I caught a fish first off, and my luck, I ain't talking about other people like John or Lee or whoever, but me, if I catch a fish on the first flipping cast just lately, it's a case of you don't catch any more. Fishing is fishing, isn't it? You can't work it out. I come off the beach in bloody at Trunch Lane. I was demoralised that day. Absolutely demoralised. All my flapper rigs I tie with a uni knot so the worm pulls up easily. There's no tag, you're fighting against the tag. The tag's pointing in the same way as you're pulling the worm up, you see. That's what the issue is. And every rig that I've tied with a pulley rig, with a pennel set up, I've tied with a blood knot. And the reason I do that is if I put squid on or crab or whatever, I can elasticate either side. I think I need to get out tomorrow morning, which is Saturday morning, and re-tie my rigs. I need to tie some of these pennel set up rigs with blood knot, with uni knots, so that I can, if I want to put worm on, I can. I've only just started using the uni knot, you see, and it's just worked out good on the flapper rigs. Whether you're pulling squid up or anything, it just goes over easy. But obviously with a worm, if you ain't got a smallish knot or you're fighting against a tag, it explodes. It just everywhere. And what's the point of chucking that out? It's a waste of a worm, isn't it? It's a waste of your time. If you then cast it out, what are you going to gain from that? It's unreal. You got John who's caught 2 eels. I've caught a single bass. Lee has caught bass, flounder, an eel, and missed a hound. And so's his mate. It is what it is, isn't it? You can be all laid back, can't you? All in the sun, all having a good time, all chilled out, and then one thing will go wrong and it then escalates, and you then realise you've then wasted half an hour. Happens to everybody. Does it ever happen to you, John?
What's that?
If something goes wrong, it just starts escalating and then you realise you've lost half an hour?
Yes, yeah.
Does that, what, even to a top match fisherman like you?
Yeah.
Yeah? See, it happens to everybody, even the top match fisherman like John. How's Dwayne's elbow?
Not very good, I don't think.
In it?
No, he's done something to his ribs now, I think.
I saw that in your video.
Yeah.
What's he done to them?
I don't know.
Has he jumped off the wardrobe onto the bed?
No, I think it's too many pints with that one hand.
Too many pints. He's getting old now though, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know how old he is now.
Can't be an athlete all your life, can you?
No.
Is it affecting his casting?
Not a lot.
He's still an athlete then.
Probably 10 yards.
Can he cast over that road from here?
Into them trees.
Which ones? The first ones?
I don't know.
Oh, it is nice there. You what? Are they? You moved your rods to the side then so they can get out?
Hopefully they'll stay out.
Right, well I've got 2 rods. I was going to bring that rod in and bin it. If it had snapped off, I was going to bin it. I would say the line to that rod is now shattered. So when I get home, I'll probably have to cut 10-15 yards off it. I shall feel it all. I'll run it through my fingers. I'll lay it out in the garden and reel it in through my fingers. I've got a fish. You got me, Lee? I think I've had enough.
Scoot. Oi. Scoot. Lay down. Move. Back in it. Come in here.
Luna, go eat that twat in the boat. Just fucking chew him up. Well, that's in again. Tangled up again. So now that's another tangle. and all the lines were caught around the boat that just shot past here, all round his head. But it's all right, it's not a problem, because no harm was done, except from where I am now, probably 3/4 of an hour in, not fished, and the rod's in again. So I think I might put that fucking rod away and just fish the one. This was a right calm session at the start, and now it's not. But it's all right, no harm done. Right, and on a better, look at this, on a better note. Yeah, John, let me hold you. Right, I got it. You go down and get it. You got it. Hang on. Your phone's going. A beautiful fish, mate. Roscoe, don't go down there, buddy. Because you go down there, you won't get up. $97, mate.
97?
97. You literally got that straight in the tip touchdown when I saw it. Beautiful. Look at them eyes.
You take a picture of it.
I will do, mate. Right.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
Thanks, mate. Good job with me. Things set.
It's not bad, is it, eh? And he swam off to the right again. Went right deep straight away, mate.
Yeah.
Roscoe, look at him down there, mate. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Yeah. You'd drag it out if it come up.
Roscoe. So there we are.
Wheels. Just while you was ringing, I've just landed a 97 hound.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll put that rod away now because I've about had enough. It's been one of them days. It's an absolutely beautiful day, yeah. There's a nice bit of breeze as well.
Just after my time.
A nice bit of breeze as well, so it's not too hot, even though the sun's out. I'm sweating like, but it's just nice. The breeze is just cooling you. But I've been pulled in twice on that blaster on rod. And then John hooked up with me twice, and it's just the way it is. And then
I've got 25 pound snoods on there.
Lee pulled in and I got hooked up again with Lee. I don't know whose fault it was. I casted way over the other side, over there, so I don't know. But the boat come in, all the lines got caught round their heads in the boat because he just come straight down there, straight past the lines, assuming that we'd all pulled in. Well, that weren't the case. Yeah, why he didn't go down the other round, the middle and round, I don't know. Or even slow down. But there. So I've put that rod away. I've had enough. Even though it's such a beautiful day, it's a shame really, because there's people that can't get out, and I'm lucky enough that I can get out at the minute. And there I am putting it away. John's just caught an hound, which I've just shown you. So John's had 2 eels and a hound. I've had a bass. And I think Lee and Bertie, I don't think that's his name, Bertie. Last count they were both on 8, so I don't know if they still are. But yeah, I've just got one rod out now, and there's probably no bait on that now because it's worm. So I might bring that in and bait up. I've got a rig there. I might bait that rig up with a couple of crab. You ain't catching on crab, are you, John?
I've had the eels on crab. That's all I've just swapped to rag. I didn't want to use them really, but I've had 2 bites on rag. I missed one and just got that hound on the other.
That's fishing for you, isn't it? At least 20 yards down there, catching like a good one. John's 5 yards catching like a good one. But there is one thing sure to say, it's a beautiful day. Right, let's get this reeled in. I've had about enough.
Come on. Come on. Luna. Come on. Luna. Come on. Luna.
What did they come down for and go for?
Walk the dogs for a guess.
What have they gone for then?
Probably done walk round all those.
Well, I don't know where I'm going to cast. Are you straight out or to the left? Only problem is you can't get a bucket of, well, you can get a bucket, but it's hard work. Well, I feel at the minute it's probably my last cast.
Having a bad day.
See, as the tide comes in, you cast to the right and it swings to the left. And then when the tide goes out, you cast to the left because the tide's going out, and it swings to the right, swings to the left. So I'm trying to cast so that I don't see all them worms come off now. So I've caught the roof of my van, which I don't give a flying fuck about, because today has really gone, in the last hour since John first caught me up, it's just gone tits up. And it's just what happens, isn't it, in life. So I'll put some more bait on. I've still got a back window, John.
Yeah, hit your side. Hit your side and the bit of the...
Does it damage me van?
Hey?
Does it damage the van?
No, I don't think so.
What, the side of this?
Yeah.
Right, let me get some more worm then. Back normal. You want some pliers, John, or not?
You what, mate?
Got any pliers?
Yeah, well, what's up? Bench?
Oh, yeah, what, straighten me hook up. 'Cause I can't be asked to put another fucking rig on. Cheers, mate.
That's a bell rod, isn't it? What's the gay rod? Oh, pen.
Try it through.
I'm 25. You done it?
That'll do. Right, so yeah, so I didn't really want to move with the camera set up where it was, and I was trying to cast this rod out to try and cast to the right for it to swing to the left, but I caught the back of the van, didn't I? Caught the back of the van. That is what it is. Yeah, so I caught the back of the van. So if I cast out straight, or if I go to the, it'll just swing right round to the left. I'll then get caught up with John. So you have to cast to the right and it swings to the left. Looks like it's got quite a bit. Is it moving now, the water? Yeah. So a bit of tide going now. I've got one rod out, I've had enough. I've nearly packed this up already, but I haven't. Probably should have done. I can assure you I ain't in no frame of mind. It's been a nice day as well, it's been nice weather. Soon be bloody winter, won't it? Soon be winter. But this is the last time I'm coming here. I shan't be coming back. Now next year is another matter. It's a lovely place to fish. But today's just been one of them days. I'm caught up to the left, I'm caught up to the right. I even get caught up by a boat. So we've got one rod out. I think I'm chopping up all my rigs, and I'll have to tie some rigs Saturday. I'm going on holiday. A fucking camera ain't even on me. Do you know what? What's these hooks like? That rig's alright. It's pretty good, really. Caught a bass, didn't I? Only small, but I still caught a bass. It's nice to catch a fish later on in the session. I'd rather catch one later on than at the beginning. It's a bit soul destroying. Right, let's get this rod put away, and that's it. I've got one rod out, because hopefully then I won't get snagged up. Right, let's get this in. Didn't get tangled up with that one then. So that weren't so bad, was it? It's such a tide run here. And then all of a sudden the tide just disappears. But yeah, it's been a stressful day. It was nice at the start. It's been nice all day really. It's been a great day. It's been nice and calm in here until a certain point. But these things go wrong when you're fishing. It wouldn't be called fishing otherwise, would it? Well, would it be called fishing when you're just mucking about? But it is what it is, isn't it? Right, well I'm packed up. I've had enough today. It started off really good, ended up fucking shit. Yeah. Yeah. Tangled up with bloody Lee, tangled up with him, John, and then tangled up with Lee. Then I got tangled up with a flipping boot who just decided to drive straight down all the lines. But it's alright, because they gave Lee 2 mackerel. Didn't give me a bloody mackerel, did they? Or Bertie. So you got Bertie and Lee down there, and at the minute, have you won, Lee, or not? Lee has won the competition down there. There's only 2 of them. They're having a competition between themselves, and Lee's won 20 notes. But Mark, who's really Bertie, he wants to extend it till 6:30. So I think Lee's going along with it, really. So it's on Facebook, it's 6:30, Lee's cheating. So, but I don't think there's any more fish in there because I think Lee's caught them all. Anyhow, you had enjoyed yourself, John?
Me, mate, same as always.
Yeah, he's had to put up listening to me chunter, swear, moan and groan and throw my rigs all in the van like a spoilt child lost my dummy.
I'll just take my earplugs out, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's taking his earplugs out. So, yeah, that's it. There's not a lot more that can... That? Well, it's been shite, mate. I caught it first, and then it just all goes wrong. No, you can swear. There's other words you can't say. And you can't say anything politically, because you'll get just banged up. But yeah, no, it's just the way it is. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about it, and I've lost my train of thought now. But it's been all right with me today, John, has it? Or has it been a perseverance? John? Has it been a perseverance fishing with me or not?
Has it been what?
A perseverance?
It's been something.
It's been something. Cheeky bugger, isn't he? Anyhow, let me show you Scoot and them. Because I don't know when I'll see him again, because I'm not coming back here. So, Roscoe and Luna, see you later, little girl. Scoot. Scoot. Yeah, but is it 6 or 6:30? It's 6:30 now, Lee. See you later, Scoot. John, it's been as good as ever, mate.
Yep.
You have enjoyed it, haven't you?
Yes, I always
Because it's
enjoy
always a learning curve with me, isn't it?
it. Yeah, you always have to call it. Yeah. Yeah. It's been something today, yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe that Lee down there has caught... Are you both on 9 now?
Yeah.
That's a tenner each. Right. It's fizzled.
Well, I've caught the biggest fish. Am I in with them?
Yeah, hang on. John's caught the biggest fish. He's had a 97 centimetre hound. It's on the video, mate.
Too busy untangling boats.
And me. Right. So this has been, what are them things called? What's this place called up there? So this is Guy's Head on the River Nene. And it's been a great day. I shan't be coming back here because I'm on holiday and then it's September, October. It don't fish great here, but there is fish to be caught here. It's probably worth a try winter time, I don't know, but it gets boggy and muddy, and so it's probably not for me, so I'm going now. Next time you see me, it'll be on a beach. It'll probably be on the Holderness coast because I've got to get one in there, otherwise I've not fished there. So yeah, I'll see you in on. Yeah, of course I do. Come on, get it out.